Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, number 5.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, Robin Yount.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. And this is low, ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Price comes home to 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 3-2 now from Price. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the first pitch here from Price. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in now, Domingo Santana. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. low for ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
2 out with the man at first. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Right.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He won the Silver Slugger last year at third base. You look at that position, and man, there are some great hitters, but he was right at the top.
Taylor Youngman gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third. And then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's on his horse. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Third, center fielder Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. An inning in the books, no score on the show. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, center fielder Keon Broxton.
Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge on the move. Oh, he brought it back.
Batting 7th, second baseman Hernan.
Settling in
Perez.
now, Hernan Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tapped down the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Now the 0-2 from Price. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Price ready with another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Austin Matthews.
So digging in now, Austin Matthews. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Braun has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Jose Bautista.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Yount is under this one. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Andrew Susac. Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Designated hitter, Jonathan VR.
In now, Jonathan VR. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now. Robin Yount waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three and one. Here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Robin.
Digging in
Yount.
to try it again. Robin Yount. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
The next 0-2. That misses 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Tulowitzki is retired, and there's one away.
Batting ninth.
Russell Martin now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 home to Martin. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, they walked him to first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better, or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants, and whack, base hit. Great job.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He pitched down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Perez on the move. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan Braun.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Price ready with the 0-1. Lined hard toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Inning, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in, Austin Matthews.
First baseman, Austin Matthews.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Donaldson is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2. Troy
Standing in, Troy
Tulowitzki.
Tulowitzki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
Leading off for the Brewers,
he's 0 for 1 thus
center
far.
fielder, Keon Broxton.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A fastball that just misses inside. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Hernan Perez.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
13, Andrew Susak.
Now at the plate, Andrew Susak. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 2-0. Chase Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chase Anderson.
Striding into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Roberto Alomar.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
In now, Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the stretch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's by him for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Stepping in now, Austin Matthews, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The runner scores from second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Brewers nothing. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in once again, Robin Yount, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Now Price is 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The left fielder, number 8. Ryan
Ready
Braun.
for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now they've got him in a rundown. Now a tag from Tulowitzki, and he's out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. 5 for 15. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Shaw backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a bouncing ball, foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Aguilar has got it, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
16, Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches, a changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keon Broxton will be next. The 3-2 now from Price. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Matthews is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Stepping in, Keon Broxton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order of the Brewers. They're down 4-0. Tommy Malone is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Tommy Malone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Aaron Judge.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded to the right. Aguilar comes up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Junior awaits the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Edwin Encarnacion waits on deck. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And Junior swings and sends a ground ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 4-0. At the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
One out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Catcher,
he looks
13,
really sharp out there, guys.
Andrew Susac.
Striding in, Andrew Susac. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Now the first pitch here from Price.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Price ready with the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Bautista is after it, and that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Brewers 1. Carlos Torres is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Strike 2. The 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another try at 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 34.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Matthews. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck is Jose Bautista. Now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and Bautista has a base hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Blue Jays held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Start of the 9th in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Roberto Ozuna.
Striding into the box, Robin Yount. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 16.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Two out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Joe Smith gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Joe Smith.
Travis Shaw will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front. One and one. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A runner on first with 2 away. Milwaukee, good night.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. David Price takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Taylor Youngman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right.
Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Russell Martin is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 55, Russell Martin.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, number 5.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been playing good ball. You know, yesterday's game, a low-scoring game, but still came off with the victory. So they're looking for the sweep in this little 2-game set now.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is a start of him getting hot.
Braun.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High pop up. Matthews is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Robin Yount.
Settling in now, Robin Yount. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
One and one. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Alomar has got it, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, last year he had 16 losses. Ouch. But I think he's a better pitcher than that. And this is another year to see what you learned last season and be able to apply it to this year. So he's looking to cut that 16-loss total in half if he has a great year.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Braun coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Judd.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Yount backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He won the Silver Slugger last year at third base. You look at that position, and man, there are some great hitters, but he was right at the top.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
great execution. You
fourth,
hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's
hitter,
thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Edwin Encarnacion now pitches a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
To third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Ready now, Travis Shaw, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Into the windup and the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. outside and a full count, 3-2. Jesus Aguilar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Josh Donaldson.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
Stepping into the box, Austin Matthews. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running towards second, hit to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
The batter, number
ready
5.
For another chance. Jonathan
hitter,
Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Russell Martin now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 home to Martin. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count and the pitch. That misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-2 count. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Aaron Judge.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-1 on its way. This ball's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Brewers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Jeanette is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Matthews. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Weak roller right side. To his right, Matthews. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jet Bandy. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 1, the Jays nothing. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Line drive to center field. Broxton patrolled. Center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take. Take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
You want to talk about speed? Fielder. Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. This is popped up. Matthews is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in to try it again, Robin Yount. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's safe. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world Wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
Here it is on 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Joe Biagini answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Scooter Gennett will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Right over the middle, knee high.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
2 out, bases loaded. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jet Bandy would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Milwaukee leads it 3-0. Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron